Hello folks, today is Friday, June 25th, 2021. As usual, my name is Jake Baldino. Thanks for those of you who caught that last week. Shows you really care. I thought you all hated me. Let's talk about video game news. We got a lot to get you caught up on. The first thing, of course, the biggest news is Cyberpunk is now back on the PSN store after being taken off for many months now. Apparently, between CD Projekt Red and PlayStation, the game is up to snuff, at least enough to be listed on the digital storefront. But it comes with a warning. PlayStation's social account acknowledged this, and CD Projekt Red said it in a complete tweet a little bit more up front. They said, users may continue to experience some performance issues with the PS4 edition while we continue to improve stability across all platforms. PS4 Pro and PS5 versions will provide the best experience. Yeah, no duh. Very bold for them to say this, but also transparent, but also, again, something like, why did it release in that state in the first place? If you played on base PS4 and you had a good time, more power to you. No hate at all. If you were one of the people waiting to buy this game digitally on PlayStation, I think that number might be kind of low, but if you are, I'd love to hear from you. But the biggest story, the thing I have been most excited to talk about this entire week, Dead Space may be returning. Now, according to sources, including Jeff Grubb, who has scooped some things in the past, Dead Space is making a return. It is going to be apparently revealed July during the EA Play event, which we know has been coming. The game is being worked on by EA Motive, who's done some single-player stuff with the Star Wars games. They worked on Star Wars Squadrons most recently, and that's all we know. Hey, I really like mechanical keyboards, but Jesus Christ.
Sorry, you want me to work or not?
So, of course, with a rumor like this, which, of course, it is still a rumor, it's not confirmed, take it with, say it with me, a grain of salt. But really, the internet lit up with some excitement and some extreme skepticism. No, but in all seriousness, like EA has, of course, been rated like one of the worst companies. People have extreme skepticism for valid reasons, 100%. So, a lot of people are looking at this new Dead Space revival and going, yeah, but is it going to be good because of how EA is now? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. EA, at one time, was able to create something as good as Dead Space, so maybe they could again. But, again, healthy skepticism is important. It's sad, Visceral, the original studio, isn't around to make it anymore because of EA, but a new team with some new ideas and some excitement behind it. I could just maybe hope for the best, cautiously optimistic. We'll just have to wait and see. And obviously, we'll keep you guys updated. Hey, next up, this episode is brought to you by Opera GX. If you haven't heard of it by now, it's a browser designed for gamers. We've been using it. We know a lot of you out there have already been using it. So it's really a no-brainer here to get the word out even more. It's legit designed with PC gamers in mind. So if you like bells and whistles, man, this thing is loaded with features. It's slick. It's highly customizable so you can match your PC, desktop, and just the general build style. It's got sound effects if you want them. It does like some experimental type things, and of course it's got some really good integrations. You can add Discord to pop up right in your sidebar and it works perfectly. It's also got full Twitch integrations as well, so you can see who's live, and if you want, you can get notifications to who's going live. You can add a bunch of your messenger apps to work within it, like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, stuff like that. I don't use this because the only person that texts me is my mom. That's real, I'm not even lying. No. And one of the biggest features, it has GX Control. This allows you to enhance your performance, so you can limit the browser's use of CPU or RAM, so all your tabs and stuff don't hog resources, along with a network limiter to limit your bandwidth so you can make room for downloading those massive games. But like I said, it's got a lot of juicy stuff to dive into, so go click the link in the description below to download Opera GX completely for free. And thanks to Opera for sponsoring our video. Thanks, Jake. Okay, now let's talk about what Microsoft revealed this week. For PC gamers, in particular, Windows 11. We know now that it is officially coming this fall, and it's going to be a free update. There's some interface change-ups, a lot of sleek stuff, the ability to use Android apps within it. It sort of, some more Xbox integration, and there is a whole segment of their reveal that prioritized gaming, which is cool to see. I always wait with stuff like this. I don't always update immediately, but that's just me. We will link kind of like a summary, a roundup of the event down in the description down below. We're also making a video about it that you might find interesting, so keep your eyes peeled for that. This, of course, leads to a good conversation, and one of the big questions I want to ask You PC players, what do you think about Windows 11? It seems like people are definitely going to have opinions, so to speak, especially aesthetically, but I want to know what you think and whether or not you're one of those people that jumps in day one or even jumps in on a beta. Let me know. Also, another rumor, another one that really excites me on the PlayStation side of things is a hot rumor suggesting that we are getting a Ghost of Tsushima expansion game, a standalone type single player thing, kind of similar to how it's kind of been compared to something like Spider-Man and then Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is rumored to be called Ghosts of Ikishima, which my geography isn't good. I kind of just like Googled it, to be honest. But Iki is an island, and it's actually in between Tsushima and mainland Japan, which kind of chalks up with this whole thing where I would love to see an actual full Ghost sequel where it takes place on the mainland in Japan. This could be a good in-between. Is it going to be Jin? Is it going to be one of the other characters that were introduced, or like the way things were tied up at the end of the game? I don't know, but I am really excited for this. I hope this rumor is true. That's just me, though. But the content for Ghosts has been really good, so let's see what else they got. Do you want a spin-off? Do you want an expansion? Do you want a little more? Or are you saying, hey, no, just go and make a full, whole new game? Let me know. Now, oh dear, we got to talk about Blue Box. It's the weekly Blue Box update. So we talked about it last week in depth, the Hideo Kojima massive conspiracy. Just a quick kind of update for you. There was a game called Abandoned announced. It was kind of like a sketchy game announced on the PS blog. Looked a little rough around the edges. Kind of came out of nowhere with a developer with a very limited track record. A lot of people assumed, because of a lot of really good coincidences, that this is some sort of new Hideo Kojima viral marketing guerrilla weird stunt, which he has done in the past in similar ways. Things went like crazy, all kinds of speculation, all kinds of clues and communities around this. Now, the developer, the lead guy behind Blue Box Studios and this game Abandoned, has made a statement. He showed his face. He said, this is me. We are not a Hideo Kojima thing. But we got another update today saying that their app thing that they plan to launch that would reveal the game that was supposed to come today on the PlayStation Store is being pushed to August. That, to me, seems like a very likely way to kind of let the heat die down if this is not some big Hideo Kojima conspiracy, because the game got a lot of heat and crazy attention for something that I think is coming from, if it is a real developer making a real genuine game and that's it, they've made some rough things in the past and a failed Kickstarter. So more and more I am starting to think that this is not a Hideo Kojima conspiracy and a game developer like with a cryptic tweet or two that kind of made a mistake and went a little too far with it, and now they're in over their heads and they're just letting things die down, and then they're going to show their game in August. But then on the flip side, Sony's working with them. Sony is on board with them, which is interesting that they would jump on board with a studio that has not really any track record, and their one game that they did put out that's like kind of associated with a different name of the studio. It's a long story, but that's a rough ass game. So I don't know, like what Sony is thinking here. Like what kind of I mean, Sony did put Life of Black Tiger on their store, so I guess they only care about quality so much. Not to say this game could come out and be amazing. I think it's best to not be too shitty towards the developers if it turns out to not be Hideo Kojima's thing, because if it's legit and there's a bunch of people working on this game, best of luck. Hope it's good. Again, this is something that's crazy, and a lot of people have a lot of different opinions, and I think it's a healthy conversation. So let me know what you think. Also, a couple of quick bites for you. The Steam sale is live. Congratulations. Good luck, wallet. Just in case you missed, that is going to be going for a minute. Some hot deals. I haven't bought anything yet, but this weekend I definitely might. Also, two big releases this Friday. Mario Golf Super Rush is releasing this Friday. It's got some reviews. It doesn't seem like it's like the best Mario Golf game, but that is a thing. Also, Scarlet Nexus drops today, which I've been playing it. I got early access to it, and it seems like a pretty sweet JRPG action combat game. I'm loving the combat. Story's pretty interesting. If you're into that type of thing, this might be up your alley. Definitely don't sleep on it. Also, a quick update. Aliens Fireteam has a release date. It's coming out August 24th. I've been keeping a close eye on this one because it could be a complete disaster, or it could be a lot of fun because I like third-person games, and I like Alien and Aliens. So hoping for the best on this one. Hoping to kind of really bounce back from Aliens Colonial Marines. Of course, we had Alien Isolation, which is good, so maybe we can only go up from here for Aliens and Xenomorph fans. And to like quote the old Daily Show, like if you want your moment of Zen, we linked it in the description below, the Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony. It's really nice. made a lot of people happy, just some good music and some good vibes. And that's honestly how you should wrap up a Friday, right? Am I right? So we got a lot to talk about this week. Of course, the Blue Box spiciness. You still think it's Hideo? No? Let me know. Also, the Dead Space revival. What could it possibly be like, especially with EA Motive in particular, having kind of like a different direction? They're kind of more story focused and more player creativity focused. At least that's what their mission statement has been. So I'm curious to see if that will actually cross over to Dead Space or if we just get straight up Dead Space 4. Who knows? I'm really curious to see what you guys think about this and all the stories, because there's a lot. So let me know. We'll be down in the comments as much as possible. Things get a little crazy, so of course, if you ever want to yell at me directly, find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jake Baldino. I'm also on my other channel, youtube.com/Jake Baldino, where I just make 20-minute long rambling videos about Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Thank you for watching. You know, we're here every Friday to get you guys caught up. Thanks for the sponsor for having our back. If you like this video and you like having a good time with us, clicking the like button helps us. We would legit appreciate that. But if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell because we put out a video every single day. But I'm Jake Baldino. I'll catch you on the Before You Buys. I'll catch you on Fridays. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Pizza's on me.